What up? It's DJ LV and Doza Boi Radio, and we're in the building Thursday at 9 like always. And we got Miss Xela here in the building with us. Check out her fly, because she's definitely fly, music fly. And I'm going to let her get to her introduction. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? It's Miss Xela, first lady in Gangsta Chronicles, first, last, and only lady in Gangsta Chronicles, representing for them real females out here.
Definitely, that's what's up. I mean, first off, the main question would be, what even got you in the rap game?
All the other label mates that's in Gangsta Chronicles, I've known them since, childhood ages.
Okay, same box friends.
Same box. And that's what else I think separates us from a lot of rap groups out here. People try to pick and choose, find someone that can fit into the group, but this is just a real natural, strong family type bond. So, they was doing music way before me. And
now, because it's like coming from a female, it's like she touched bases on
certain
family,
female situations
that
females deal with. And with you being a female artist yourself, you touching bases on things that's going on with you in your daily life. And I think that that's really cool that you can actually just put together some bars and just make that happen.
And the title of your actual album, because you present yourself like a queen. So like it's like,
definitely.
I don't look like one today, but
yes, all of you always look like one of me.
Definitely.
Especially with the fashion.
I'm definitely gonna carry myself with the highest, utmost respect for anybody that I'm around. So first of all, let me thank y'all for having me here today.
No, definitely, but we need to really get into depth about your mixtape.
I'm sure you all heard of Scarface.
Yeah.
That's my favorite rapper since I was a little girl. And he has an album called Last of a Dying Breed.
Okay.
And besides that, I just feel like hip-hop started going into a different direction where it has to be one thing and you have to be raunchy or show your skin or whatever. So just going back to what it used to be when you had different type of artists, it was just a balance. Like, so, and I respect Kim and Foxy and all them, but you had a Queen Latifah and you had an MC Light or whatever, who, it was different genres of queens and everything. So I just want to represent and basically show, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna spit that shit on the track about all the fun and all that stuff and the cars and the clothes and everything. But I think it's important to have some type of balance and to still teach this youth out here that you can you can represent yourself as a queen in a manner where you can be classy, you can teach, you can have fun,
like an all-around balance of life.
Right,
definitely. And are there any favorite songs that you have on this mixtape that you really that touched you in a way that any of the other songs didn't?
Well, I consider myself a storyteller. It's like my expertise. So I have a song on there called What a Day, where it's basically, like I said, I'm gonna rap about all the finer things in life, but I want to show that don't get it twisted. I wasn't born into this lifestyle. I wasn't raised with a silver spoon, so I'm gonna let you know the bad times. And it's like I said, it's called What a Day, and it's just basically something that anybody can relate to. That's working a 9 to 5, that's sitting in traffic, that come home to a bunch of bills in the mailbox. It's your weed, somebody stole your stash, like it's this whole day. It's just basically saying like, I feel with your pain, I feel where you coming from. Like, we all had them fucked up days, bad days.
I need to hear that, cause woo love, I feel like that every day when I get off work.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just like the fact that your songs are very relatable, like you touch bases on things, just like what you said with that particular song. I hop in a whip and I'm having that type of moment, and I could turn that on and I can kind of channel me through what is going on with me within that, time period. So I definitely like that. I like how you just reach out to your fans and you just kind of like giving them that idea that, hey, I'm human too, and stuff does happen. Like, I do have, I do have the finer things because I worked hard for it, not because it was necessarily 100% given.
Absolutely.
So do they like say, have anybody ever told you remind them of Charlie Baltimore?
All the time, of course. I mean, the appearance-wise or whatever. Not too many as far as the voice or the delivery.
Not the voice, but I just feel like, I've always felt like Charlie Baltimore was a boss.
Yeah.
Like how she woo woo woo. Even though she didn't last too long in the game, I mean, she might still be doing stuff, but I just feel like her, like, when she stepped on the scene or like on stage in a video, she always played the boss to me, like she ain't put up with no shit. And that's how I get from you, like, yeah, I'm here.
And speaking of Charlie Baltimore, there's a song on the CD that I have called Military Minded featuring Vita, which was her counterpart on Murder Inc. So even when I pushed that video and that video was released or whatever, you know, it was the comments saying, oh, she want to be like Charlie Baltimore, and that's not the case. Like, I respect all female rappers and whatever you can bring to the table, and just so happened that I came into a situation where I was able to work with Vita, and you know, I love her to death. That's my homie.
That's dope. She was real ill too. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like being a female artist has changed your life in a way? To where if you were to have been working possibly a 9 to 5, it would have been a little bit different?
Yeah, it's changed my life in a lot of ways because it made me step out of my comfort zone. I consider myself an introvert. I wouldn't say shy, but I'm not like, everything that comes along with the game now is not what I'm about. I got a real private life or whatever, but I know you have to do interviews. You have to, you know, let the world know who you are as a person outside of your music. So I think it's changed me a lot in that aspect.
Okay. That's a good thing. It kind of like pulled you in a direction of where, you know, that you never thought you would be.
Miss Xela, Last of a Dying Queen, and it's also on the shelves of selected downtown locker room locations.
Nice.
Hold up, can you tell us again where's your music at?
iTunes and
iTunes, keyword, get with it. You know what I'm saying? It's real loud.
Downtown locker room, yes. East of a location, Minnesota Avenue, you know. And if you can't find it at one of them, they're gonna have it at the next one. Yeah. And it's worth it. $9.99 for 18 original songs. I got like I said, Miss Vita on there, and I don't know if y'all remember 350 from Face Mob.
Snap.
Yeah, she's on there, and of course, last but not least, the Lady of Rage is on there. Afro Puff's in the building. And then besides like everybody else, like I said, from Gangsta Chronicles, you're gonna have features from Ishmael, Half Dog, Mr. Dink, and 3030. And that's basically it.
Yeah, I can only imagine how it is in the studio with them.
Everybody.
I know that they give you like the rawest criticism that they could give you, like as far as you putting your, you know, putting your work together.
You know what? It's
Do
funny.
they tell you get out the booth when it's not right for you?
They will definitely tell me that, but it's funny because it came to a point where we were all just as good as each other, but we just brought something different to the table. So we will hear somebody verse, and instead of them having to tell me, no, you need to do that, I will step outside and be like, I'm gonna write my verse over because I gotta make it fit for this song with them. So it was like friendly competition, and it was good for, you know, the whole team.
She say she did finesses, but
I feel like she did.
I didn't know this was gonna be filmed today. You know, I mean, still got the white tee on.
The white tee, but the Chanel shoes, like. I mean, she already flat out. Just imagine what the album sound like. If she this flat right now, she's not gonna put out no garbage. So, you know what I'm saying? LV and Doza Boi don't have nothing but certified people on the show.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
We want her to shout out her IG, her Twitter, any up and coming events, any people she want to shout out.
I want to shout out Ishmael Bay for making everything possible that's going on in my life right now as far as the music. Y'all can check me out on Instagram at GC_Xela, that's XELA, and Miss_Xela on Twitter. And shout out to them, the best hosts in the DMV and in United States in the world. They show me love. They put up this fly, you know, in this fly location or whatever.
It's not Swift for a Swift person. You know.
Well, this is the DJ LV and Doza Boi radio show. Y'all know what it is. At the end of the day, I'm DJ LV. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DJ LV25. Y'all know what time it is. Tune in Thursdays at 9 p.m.
And it's your boy Doza Boi. He's swagged up today on this Sunday and Thursday. And you can catch me on Instagram at Doza_Boi and on Twitter Doza Hoover. And you know we're gone. We had a great interview with Miss Xela, and we're gonna catch y'all next Thursday at 9. We're gone.
Deuces.
8:30. They ain't ready for this Gangsta Chronicles shit. First lady in the motherfucking building.
The world ain't ready for a female so deadly. Baddie type like a model, vocabulary is heavy. Face look like an angel, the flow is always steady. Shoe game is on 100, matching bangs just make it messy. So sick, I'm shitting on these bitches. Just name my competition, I'll wait, you hear the crickets. I am the Mrs. Xela, aka Vicious, and still the voice of struggle, made it from the rags to riches. Handle my business, listeners come and witness this monumental reign, I'm taking over the district. A boss bitch, but I know how to play positions. A soldier for the general, ready for any mission. Pissing all over bitches, chickens, hoes, and the pigeons. Wanna be rapper trappers, come on, who the fuck you kidding? It ain't a feeling, intelligent, living legend, real, recognized, real, and we can see the true pretend. I'm out spending thousands all on my lenses, Cartier to Versace, Hermes, and Harry Winston. And that's before a deal, you think I was a rich kid, but I've been through the struggle, so I'm thankful for my new shit. Gangsta Chronicles Entertainment affiliate, first lady on the throne and elected by the president. The MVP of PGC and you're irrelevant, my ratio is stronger, you will never be equivalent. Flow is belligerent, bitches are scared and shivering, shaking, hiding and trembling, biting, pasting and copying. I'm flattered, sweetie, but you will never beat me, no, you will never see me get off my CLIT and out my LANE for you, BDEAD, goddamn, this shit is crazy, but hey, what can you say, see? I'm such a prototype, niggas dream that they had a wife, clone to bring it home at night so they can see what life is like. He's waking up to a queen with breakfast made for a king, clothes iron pressed up and clean before he heads to the street, but you will never be he, so stick to fantasizing while watching me on TV or searching for me on Bing.com and find some pictures of me overseas, shopping in the Harris, London, Louis V, and Perry. We before the label started noticing that they could make a profit off of me and the rest of my team. GC with multi-million-dollar companies with merchandise for days before we stepped the foot up on the scene. Who you know with weekly cartoons on a big screen, world star, hip-hop, and a Vibe magazine. Apparel for kids, video games for teens, music for all of the people and some animation figurines. Come on, shorty, can't you see that it's my destiny to change a couple lives and continue making history? Along with 30 Hey Dog and Mr. Dink, I'm married to the mob and your crew is lacking loyalty. The boss spoil me, now I'm fucking up everything. Any stage, any show, and anyone that will conduct a beat. I got your heart, I write a verse while you keep panicking. The tempo's beating fast, let me slow it down so you can breathe. I said it once and now keep showing you by any means that I'm that bitch, Miss Xela, first lady, reign the queen.
Miss Xela in the building, tearing you bitches a new asshole. You need to step your motherfucking game up.
Shout out to DJ LV and Doza Boi Radio for having me on the show today. This is the flyest interview I ever been on. GC Xela in the motherfucking building, GangstaChroniclesMusic.com. Shout out to all my GC fam, all them GC followers, Miss Xela followers. Get that CD, Ladies of a Dying Queen on iTunes, Downtown Locker Room, mixtape, homage to the classics coming soon, but make sure y'all go get that album first. We out here.